Yo guys, ChatGPT here with another Zenith video. We will talk about defenses, about attack, how to squeeze more damage, how to solve mana problems, how to solve attribute problems, and so on. I'm also a new player. This is my third league only, but I'm doing pretty good with the Zenith. And as a new player, I saw that like many people can have a lot of problems and questions, and there is mostly end game guides on the YouTube. So hope this will help somebody. And yeah, let's jump into the video. So yeah, let's start, guys. We'll talk about defenses first. Dying is a most annoying problem, I guess. And the resistances. What we want from the resistances. We want to be kept on the resistances without flasks. We want to have 80 res for all. What you can do to get max resistances and resistances. First of all, your aura. I strongly suggest to use Purity of Elements because it gives you elemental immunity. You can't be ignited, shocked, and shit like that. It will give you a lot of all res. And like it's pretty powerful, right? Second, you can get them on your gear, on the gloves, on the belt, on the rings, on the amulet. I will not suggest to have it on the sword because you will lose damage, but if you lose some damage and you basically getting your caps, it's okay in my opinion, because if you die you don't do any damage. So yeah, pretty much that. So gear, and yeah, one more thing about gear. If you need, like for example, gloves with the cold resistance, don't look only for the cold resistance on trade side, because like sometimes it can be cheap, sometimes it can be very expensive. What do? You get just fix the number how much you need, like let's say 48, and you do like for example like cold, and here change the modifier that grants lightning resistance into a similar tier modifier that grants cold resistance. So until the resistance is good tier 1, tier 2, you can always reforge it, guys. Don't like overpay for the items. It's a pretty useful thing. So yeah, capitalize on that. And for sure you can get resistances on your jewels. Here we have 9 to all elemental resistances. Here I don't have it here either. I will need to have somewhere else also. Yeah, here fire and lightning. And annoying part, max resistances. You can get it on the jewels, like for lightning, for cold, for fire. You can spec to nomadic teachings. I mean, you need to spec into nomadic teachings. It will give you +2 to all max res. And if you don't use Trade of Hope, just pot from here or from here. Like depends on what you need. And yeah, you can get resistances also here. It's +5 to all elemental resistances, +1 to max lightning res, +2 to all elemental resistances, and cloth and chain. You getting to all res. You getting your bonus from the little pride. In my case, it's 10% chance to intimidate enemies. And yeah, so this is pretty powerful. So aura, gear, remember you can reforge the gear, your passive skills, and your rare jewels for both flat elemental resistances and for max resistances also. And your max resistances you're fixing with the nomadic teachings, prismatic skin, and your jewels. Yeah, so yeah, pretty much this is about resistances. And yeah, let's go to second chapter, which is Flasks. So yeah, let's talk about Flasks. We have one super important thing with the Flasks. You need to have gain 3 charges when you are hit by the enemy on all your Flasks, guys. On everything. You don't want to rely on killing stuff to get your Flasks up, because you will have them automated, used when charges reach full, and you want to sustain them, yeah? So gain 3 charges when you are hit is insane. You will be hit all the time, so basically permanent Flasks. Mage blood at home, if you want to say that. And the second mods, life regen, Leech. I opted to Leech because I'm using Purity of Elements and I'm already immune, so I don't need to have like reduced effect of shock or ignite or immunity to ignite and shock on the flask. But if you don't use Purity of Elements because of some reasons, you will want to have the second mod here, like for ignite or for shock. I will say for shock. Reduced effect of curses. For example, if you cursed with the elemental weakness, this will help a lot. You can get same effect on the jewels and basically be immune. So yeah, gain 3 charges when you're hit by the enemy on everything, automated, and you good. So this about the flasks. Next, we will talk about life gain on hit mod. This is very powerful mod. Even if the target is immune to leech, you can gain life on hit, because you're not leeching, you gaining your life. You can get that mod from several places. First, your rings. These rings are from my elemental setup. They are dog shit. I need to change them. But I have 20 life per enemy hit here and 12 here. So 32 in total. And with our attack speed, it's pretty much like insane regen. Until you can hit stuff, you most probably will not die, because you like your regen is insane. The second place where you can get it, you can anoint your amulet. I have charisma currently, but you can get circle of life, which need to be somewhere here. It need to be somewhere here. No, this is charisma, and yeah, this is the circle of life. Gain 10 life per enemy hit with attacks, and some damage recoup. This is very powerful. So if you can't get it on the rings, you can get it on your amulet. Just anoint circle of life, and you're good. And there is a third option. You can do it with the Watcher's Eye. My Watcher's Eye doesn't have that mod now, because I'm using Phys-Dem reduction and Chaos resistance when affected by Purity of Elements. But you can get like life gain on hit on Watcher's Eye while affected by Vitality. You will use Vitality level 1 to conserve the mana and just get that mod going. On the rings, it's going to up to like 25, I guess. On the Circle of Life, it's only 10. And on the Watcher's Eye, it can go up to 30. So you can mix and match. You can get on 2 rings or 1 ring and like amulet, or just with the Watcher's Eye. Depends on your budget and situation. But yeah, that's the sources for the life gain on hit. And let's talk about next topic, which is one amazing jewel. So this is the jewel I want to talk about. Natural Affinity jewel. They are very cheap, and you can get reduced poison duration on them. So pretty cool. What it gives you, it gain 2 grasping vines each second while you're stationary, and 2% chance to deal double damage per grasping vine. So basically 20% chance to deal double damage, and 1% less damage taken per grasping vine. So basically 20% less damage taken. And how you sustain them, yeah? If you walk, you will lose them, yeah? But we are not walking. We are Molten Strike of the Zenith. So we lip slam. And when you lip slam, you don't lose any vine. So permanent 20% to deal double damage and 20% less damage is huge for the defenses, guys. You will feel the tankiness when you spec to this. Yes, it's 2 points, but yes, 20% double damage and 20% less damage taken is borderline worth that 2 points. Like, there is no question here. So yeah, use this jewel, guys. It's pretty powerful. It's like extremely cheap. So just get it and blast. And yeah, next we will talk about guard skills. So guard skills, you have, let's say, 2 choices. You have Molten Shell and you have Immortal Call here. I'm more like to use the Molten Shell because I'm using Val Molten Shell. So what I'm doing, I have my Molten Shell automated. So basic Molten Shell will just proc from the automation, and Val 1, which is like very beefy, I will activate it on demand. I will show you here. Look into my Fizz max hit. Here, yeah? I have it turned off, yeah? And I have 56k max hit. If I enable this, it goes to 72k, man. So it's huge. It's 16k, man. And if I enable Val 1, it will be like 86. So I don't know. Immortal Call is pretty powerful. But if you will use Immortal Call, use it with the more duration support. I'm doing this setup, automation, Withering Step, Enhance, and Molten Shell. But you can mix and match, you can have more duration with the Immortal Call. But I will say Val Molten Shell is like very, very good, especially if you use Determination. So yeah, this is pretty much about the guard skills. You can also have some points here, like remove bleeding, remove corrupted blood if you use guard skill and stuff like that. It's pretty useful, but like this much points, I don't know. You don't want to do that, but there is an option, yeah? So yeah, that's a guard skills. And next, let's talk about aura setup, right? So yeah, aura setup. I will not talk about purity of elements like Sublime Vision thing because it's like end game shit. I will talk about aura setup that can be easily done. So yeah, my current setup is purity of elements, determination, flesh and stone. It synergizes with my Watcher's Eye because I have 45 to Chaos Res while affected by Purity of Elements, and I have 8% additional physical damage reduction while affected by Determination. So this is pretty cool to have. Flesh and Stone, like you see this circle, yeah? In the circle, enemies will do less damage to you, and it's like 21, yeah, so it's pretty good. And determination, like, you know, it's huge armor, it's synergized with your Watcher's Eye, etc. I will show you in the POB. So my skills, it's Purity of Elements, Determination, and Flesh and Stone. You can have a question how you have mana for it. I'm using Enlighten 3. You can go 4 if you have it, or if you have a budget. It will save you more mana and you will be more flexible. Beside the Enlighten, I'm taking Mana Mastery here. And I have some reservation efficiency somewhere on my jewels. Here is, yeah, 2% here. This 2% not like saving me, but it helps because I have a bit more mana, so it will feel more smoother to use like guard skill, withering step on auto and stuff like that. And for sure you can anoint charisma, which gives you 16% increased mana reservation. It's huge, and it also gives you 6% increased effect of non-curse auras, which will give you more resistances with your Purity of Elements, and will give you more armor with your Determination, Flesh and Stone. So it's huge, yeah. So basically, you can do this, but also what you can do, you can spec to blood magic and do this. You will use only Determination or only Purity of Elements. So let's say we will use only Purity of Elements. You do Eternal Blessing here. So your aura will be free, but you can have another aura linked with it. You can use Arctic Armor or Flesh and Stone, and it will reserve some of your life. If you feel tanky, you can do that, but basically what people do, they go Eternal Blessing, Blood Magic, and that's it, yeah. Blood Magic will give you 10% more maximum life, and skill cost life instead of mana, so you will not you have any mana problems, but what you lose ability to use a lot of auras, yeah. So yeah, but this is the way to go also. I was using this before, and I was using Arctic Armor with it. It was reserving some of my life, but that was okay. But ideally, this is the thing you want to go with, yeah. So yeah, this is about auras. It's pretty much cookie cutter. One of the Purity auras, Determination, Arctic Armor, Flesh and Stone. You can remove Determination and use Flesh and Stone and Arctic Armor, your choice. This is the best I'm feeling with. I'm immune to elements, I have armor, I have Flesh and Stone. Yeah, it's pretty beefy, guys. So yeah, this is about auras, boys. And let's go to another chapter, which will be our ascendancy points, yeah? So, with the ascendancy, it very depends on how you feel it, but and what is your chaos res. But first, you go this way. You take armor, chaos resistance, it will give you more armor, 11 chaos res, and you will go to unbreakable, which give you double your armor, and will give you 15% of your armor. Also applies to chaos damage taken from hits, which will mitigate a lot of chaos damage. But if you have chaos res kept or almost kept, I'm not kept here, but with the Progenesis I'm kept, you can go with the Unrelenting, and what it gives you more increased armor here, It will give more duration to your endurance charges, and the most powerful thing, it will give you 1 additional elemental damage reduction and physical damage reduction per endurance charge. So you have 7 or 8, so it's basically 7 or 8% damage reduction for elemental and physical attacks. But I will repeat, if you have chaos resistance almost kept or kept with the flask and stuff like that, only in that like case I would suggest to go to unrelenting. Otherwise, just go with the unbreakable and you will be good. So yeah, this is about ascendancy, guys. The next one is very short. What we want, we want crit reduction. Currently, I have only this point here from my little pride. Where is it? Where are you? Yeah, you take 10% reduced extra damage from critical strikes. You can also get, like here, take no extra damage from critical strikes if you have taken critical strike recently. So this is also a good one, but like you can take one and die. So this is not a guarantee. So you can get it with little pride, but like that's only small part. The big parts, what you can do, you can get corrupted mode here. Here, and you want to implicit because it will be corrupt one, yeah? Wait. Corrupted, yes. Okay. So, yeah. They are pretty expensive for the good strength roll. So 150 and... But you can get like good one for less than 100. Like for example, 80 div. Like you can get like up to like... For 70, 60 div you can get, but it's huge. You take reduced extra damage from critical strikes, like 50%. It's huge, like crits are problem. Sometimes you get one shot with the crit. It sucks. So yeah, that's one thing. Another thing, if you use Ensemble, sorry if I spell it not right, you can go with the Balance of Terror. So take no extra damage from critical strikes if you cast Ensemble in the past 10 seconds. So you just cast Ensemble and you're done. You are immune to crit. So basically that's the sources where I know you can get the crit reduction. Also you can get it here, but this is 3 points. Like you can go like 1, 2, 3 and also take a mastery. So you will have 50% from here, and if you get 50% on your chest, you're immune. So this is the option also. You can consider it. So yeah, this is about crit reduction. This one is easy, guys. It's life. You want to have life, good roll on almost everything. I don't have any life on my rings. That's why I'm only 6.2k. I have on the gloves. No, I don't have fucking health on the gloves. Yeah, it's pretty, it sucks. So 3, like it's 1k health, yeah, here, missing. You can get on the belt, on the amulet, and yeah, it's like pretty powerful. You want to have life on almost everything you can. You can have also split personalities with the strength and life instead of like dex or int. If you don't have any attribute problems, it will give you like roughly 250, I guess, health with this padding. You for sure take the life masteries, increased maximum life, like whenever possible. And if you blood magic, you will get 10% more max life. You're getting max life from these nodes. You're getting life from here and max fire res. what you can do, you can also go for the bloodless. Where is it? Where is the bloodless? I'm always fucking... I can't find that shit all the time, man. It's somewhere here. It's somewhere here. No. Where the fuck is it? Yeah, here. Bloodless. 10% increased maximum life and enemies cannot leech. So yeah. Get the life everywhere you can. If you can't get like good damage nodes on your little pride, you can get few of the life ones. I have one here, but I'm not using that point now. So yeah, get life on everything possible, guys. Like ideally you want to have not less than 7k. I have 6k. It sucks, but I will improve it. So yeah, try to get life on everything you can. Next, we will talk about Leech. I don't like going Leech, to be honest, because like there is some like immunities that can fuck you up. You leech life from your Crown of Ice for sure, but if you go like Leech, most of the people go to Val Pact, which is life leech from melee damage is instant, cannot recover life other than from Leech. So you basically like invest in the Leech. You have Leech here. So with instant Leech, it's pretty good, but I didn't use it. I can't suggest it, but I saw many people doing like on PoE Ninja, so I'm pretty sure it's working. So yeah, that can be another like layer of regen for you. So yeah, that's the life leech. The next topic will be Enduring Cry. We don't have game slots for the Enduring Cry, but what we can do a weapon swap. And for do this, you will need this shield. It's pretty cheap. It's pretty cheap. So like you can buy it. And what it gives you war cries have infinite power, right? So what you do, you boom 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 boom, hit the Zenith, blast the shit. And if you don't have targets to hit, so your life gain not working here, what you do, you just weapon swap and do Enduring Cry. It will give you life regen and it will give you max endurance charges because war cries have infinite power, right? So you hit when it's a, like for example like shaper fail, like some of the shaper phases or something, you do weapon swap, bam, you have max endurance charges. Or before the start, yeah, you do bam and like this. And life regen, I will show you. Like here I have 500, yeah, 1.2k. So it's pretty huge, guys. What you want to have, you want to have red blade banner. Like it's not like you don't have a choice with this. This is gives you endurance charges, infinite power, so just this shield. And you want to link Enduring Cry with more duration and or Argent Orders. So like that's why like it's very fast. And what I did, I mapped the weapon swap to my spacebar, and like my Enduring Cry is W, yeah? So it's pretty fast. It's 1 second, yeah? Like most of the time it's less than 1 second. So yeah, weapon swap, guys. More regen, max endurance charges. Good. Next we will talk about like poison, corrupted blood, bleed and shit like that. Bleed is mostly not a problem for me. I never saw I'm dying like from bleed and shit, but corrupted blood is. So you can get immunity here for the corrupted blood. You can get it on the rare jewels also. They are mostly expensive if you go for like good stats and immunity for corrupted blood. So like mastery, jewels. You can have it on the flasks, I'm pretty sure, like immunity for corrupted blood and bleed. Your flask will have like 40% less duration or something, but you will still be immune during the effect. So yeah, that can be a problem, like especially like in tier 17s, or like if you do ultimatum, there is many corrupted blood shit that you will just ignore. This is very powerful. You can easily die from the corrupted blood, so try to get that immunity. What I'm doing when I know I will have some corrupted blood mobs or mods on the map, or like content I'm doing, I just swap like to this, like instead of like one life node or something. Like I sacrifice a tiny percent of damage, but I'm getting immune, so it's pretty worth it. So yeah, that's the sources for the corrupted blood and shit. And for the poison, I have less duration here on my natural affinity. You can also get the for immunity for the poison on the flasks. And like I don't have enough knowledge to say wherever else you can get it, but I'm pretty sure like there is some ways to get less poison duration. You can also like do like this shit, for example, reduced physical damage over time taken while moving. Corrupted blood cannot be inflicted on you if you have at least 5 corrupted blood, but 5 can still kill you if you are not like high health and like things hitting you also. And yeah, for the poison, I will say this one is beast. I'm swapping to this sometimes when I know like where is a like for example tier 17 mod with every hit like can poison. I'm taking this. It's like less duration. You cannot be poisoned and like shit like that. So yeah, Soul of Shakari can help you with the poison, and Soul of Ralakesh can help you with the bleed and corrupted blood. Yeah, this is about this annoying shit. And another topic for the defenses will be like good flasks. For example, Progenesis. This gives you a lot of tankiness, guys. I will show you here in the POB. So if I disable Progenesis, you see, yeah? Look on the max hit. It goes down for 10k and like more for the elemental damage. It's pretty huge. If you can afford it, just take it. It will help you a lot. You automate it with used when charges reach full. You quality it and try to get like at least like 29% increased duration. So you will have like at least 9 seconds duration on the Progenesis. But if you don't have like a budget for the Progenesis, you can also go with the like roomy flask. This is replica one, but you can easily go with the like just basic marumi concoction. It's pretty huge. So these two flasks will like boost your survivability by a lot. I don't have Rumi now to show you the difference, but like it's almost like 5k difference. Now Rumi is like affecting your like gives you armor and like some spell block, some block. But yeah, I will say Progenesis is king. If you have enough currency, the Progenesis is very good to bolster your defenses. And yeah, and we have only one topic left. So the last topic for the defenses will be our Pantheon. It really depends on the gear you have, on the situation you are in, what you will use for the Pantheon. But mostly On the map menu mapping, you go with Soul of Lunaris. For each nearby enemy, you get like 1% physical damage reduction up to 8. You get move speed and like bonuses, chance to avoid projectiles, reduced elemental damage, and like avoid projectiles that chained. And if you do boss, you can do this. It's for single target. It's only one nearby enemy. So this is pretty huge. You can swap to the bosses. If the bosses have like damage over time, I'm usually going to this. Debuffs on you expire faster. You have 4 chaos resistance against damage over time. Increase recovery rate if you stop taking like damage over time, and flat 10% reduced damage taken from damage over time. It's like pretty good. I didn't use this one. I don't know. I like you don't need this, to be honest, but like yeah. For the smaller ones, it depends on the fight, but when I'm mapping, I'm using this for each hit, and when I'm bossing, I'm usually doing this because I mostly face tanking all the like boss shit, so I have more regen and I have a lot of like up to 9% physical damage reduction. If there is a poisons, you know, Soul of Shakari is your friend. And we have more useful shit here. If you're not like shock immune, you can use this and like some jewels like Storm Shroud, for example, and like just be immune to shock. This is nobody is using this, I guess. Again, if you're not immune to ignite, like if you're not using Purity of Elements, you can go with Soul of Aberrat for the ignite duration, like reducement. This one, I'm pretty sure it's dog shit. Nobody uses it. This is for the bleed and corrupted blood, as we talked about earlier. So yeah, this is a Pantheon. It depends. Like this is not stationary thing, guys. So just swap it whenever you need, and like depending on what content you do, you will forget about this. I'm pretty sure, as I do. But this is very powerful. This can easily make you like get one shot and not get one shot. So yeah, this is the defenses, guys. And next we have a attack chapter, damage. So yeah, guys, time for damage. So what we do to get the damage, yeah? Number one and like most important rule of the Zenith, we are strength stacking. The strength is king. You want to get like as much strength as possible. There is a lot of ways to get more strength, like Saint Amulet, Saint Belt, Iron Fortress will give you a lot of strength. Replica Alberons will give you a lot of strength. And you want to have like strength and attribute quality on the rings to get like most of it. Ideally, you want to have it on strength. Go for tier 1, tier 2. On the gloves, like on everything you basically can. From the talents, I can mention the beef. It's like 30 strength. You're getting split personalities with 5 strength and like 5 dex for 5 int or 5 life. Depends on what your attribute situation. Little pride can give you a lot of strength, like percentage and flat. So as much as you can, try to get at least 1 percentage and 1 flat with the little pride. For sure, you can get attribute mastery. You can use like 5 strength per allocated mastery passive skill, but at from some point, 5% increased attributes will like override like the strength one. It will give you more strength in general. So yeah, that's the way to go. This node gives you like 20 strength, but like the feast dam is dead for us, so I will not suggest it. So yeah, jewels, like go for max strength as possible. Like depends on what your budget, but like try to get strength and attack speed, and like maybe resistances if you like need them. So strength is the king, guys. It has like some breakpoints. Why? Because we have 3% increased damage per strength here, yeah, per 100 strength. So like you see the calculation, yeah, with each 100 you will get like 3% more strength. Like it's insane. And also like physical, yeah, and also Iron Fortress also. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Go for max strength wherever possible, when possible. Strength is the king. Yes. So yeah, that's about the strength. Next, I want to talk about games. I will go to POB to show it. So basically, you want to quality all your games, like beside like determination and flesh and stone. They will not give you like benefits with that, but like for example, like Molten Strike of the Zenith. Yeah, look at my damage. It's going down and down. Yeah. But this is like everybody will have 20 quality here, yeah? But support games also. All support games. They need to be quality like 20. You will have like it's basically free damage, guys. So like quality your games. But not only these ones, but also like Blood Rage. If I remove quality, my damage is going down. If I decrease this, my damage is going down also. If I decrease this, my damage is going down also. So basically, beside determination and flesh and stone, just quality everything to 20. It's cheap, it's worth it. You will get a lot of damage from that. So yeah, that's about the skills. And yeah, I will mention one thing also. With the Molten Strike, you can get 21. You see the difference? It's 9 million damage. Greater multiple projectiles if you are broke like me and can't afford the Awakened one yet. This is also 3 million damage. So try to get them as like good as possible. Yeah. Volatility, like everything, get the 21 like for everything you basically can afford and can find. Yeah, so next, big damage increase can come from your sword. Based like, sure. So if you are chaos version, you want to have flat chaos, you want to have spell damage, attack speed, chaos pen, and double damage while focus. Strength is optional. Strength is like very expensive with the strength. So you can skip that part and have other modes. I will show you in POB. So this is how much the double damage while focused is affecting you. It's basically 40 mil DPS. So this mod is like very good. This is for chaos version. But it's also good for elemental version also. Only like from this sword, only chaos damage and chaos pen is not working with the elemental version. So for elemental version, there is a few things you want to know. First one, you will use Trinity and Awakened Fire Pen, I guess. So the thing with the Trinity, you want your two flat elemental damage modes overlap. So on the lightning, it's the lowest range. It's like starting from 8, I guess. Yes, it's from 8. So in this example, it's from 10 to 171, and the cold one is 74 to 131. So the cold damage range is ideally like inside the lightning damage range, so they overlap. And for the Trinity, you want only 2 damage types, not 3. The Trinity will give you third one. So you want any of 2 overlap, but try to do it with the lightning one, because it has like lowest low range and like highest high range. So it will be very easy to do it with the one lightning damage mod. And I will show you the good like elemental sword example. This is not like very expensive one, yeah. From here, we want these mods. Socketed skills deal 20% more attack damage. This will work with the chaos also, but now we're talking about the elemental. And this mod adds 3% to fire damage to attacks with this weapon per 10 strength. You have a lot of strength, so you will get a lot of fire damage. And you sure want Ele pen. So instead of chaos pen, you will have weapon penetrate elemental resistances. Another synergy with this, I will say, let me go. Yeah, if you're going for elemental damage, and especially for this mod, adds fire damage to attacks, you will want to use Trade of Hope, and you will want to have Lava Lash. Because it's like penetrate 8% fire resistance and increased fire damage with attack skills. Yeah, it's pretty much carries you like with the damage. So for elemental version, adds to fire damage mods, elemental pen, skill deals more attack damage, attack speed, strength, accuracy. This everything will work for you. Take Lava Lash with the Trade of Hope if you're going with the elemental and fire mode. And if you're going with the chaos version already, you don't want any elemental mods, because you're using replica Alberons and you cannot deal non-chaos damage. If you will have original scene, they will work, but like original scene is very, very expensive, so I will assume you don't have it. So yeah, that's the thing with chaos and elemental damage. On the rings, you can have like increased elemental damage with attacks. This is my old rings from the elemental setup. I'm broke and I have them on because of the gain life hit and some resistances and flat strength. So yeah, for chaos, your only like increases you can have on the weapon is spell damage, strength, flat chaos, attack speed, and chaos pen. Yeah, double damage will focus. You will just bench craft it anyway. So yeah, for both versions. Yeah. So yeah, this is about the weapon, guys, and try to get like good attack speed for sure. Attack speed is queen and strength is king, right? So yeah, that's about the swords, guys. Next I will talk about Little Pride. We already talked about it, but yeah, the basic rule is to get the one that gives you 1 increased percent to strength and 1 flat strength. Other good mods with the Little Pride can be increased armor, can be increased max life, can be regen, life regen, and like reduced extra damage from critical strikes and intimidation. I will say intimidation is good because if I go here and I uncheck this, it's like almost 10 million DPS. So yeah, try to like get it. It's like very good for the damage. What else? What else? What else? Yeah. How you can find the little pride? You can go to timeless jewel calculator. I have all this shit in the Discord. You select the node. You like select, unselect what points you're using. You go here. You choose your little pride. You choose Akoya. And after you can enter the seed to check what it gives. And you can select your desired stats like increased strength, yeah. Like flat strength. You go here to minimum 1. So like it will count. And like let's say intimidation, yeah. Not put everything together. You will not have that much money to buy that jewels. Like with the insane like 3% strength and like 3 flat strength, yeah. They are very expensive. So try to be humble a bit. And yeah, you see the matches here and like you can click and you will see what they will give you. You click trade and it shows you the shit here, yeah. So pretty easy. That's about Little Pride. The location is 1, it's here. And the mods I talked about. So yeah, that's about the Little Pride. Okay, this one for the Chaos version, we will talk about Wither. I will go on to POB again. So here we have 11 Wither stacks. If I decrease, you see, yeah, my damage like goes nuts. It's going down, it's going to oblivion. How you get this, yeah? So you will use withering step, guys, and you will link it with the enhanced support. It doesn't matter you automate it like me or you don't, you want to press it on the demand. I automate it because it's like pretty low cooldown. So yeah, why enhance? Enhance 4. It gives a lot of like quality for the support games, and with the quality you get this 11 withered stacks. Like without it's only like 9 or 8, so you get a lot of damage from the wither. I feel very comfy with the automated one, but yeah, there is another version when or if you use Anfable, I butchered the name, you can have one of these jewels, the Balance of Terror, which will like give a lot of wither stacks when you cast Despair. So it's pretty good also, but you need to sacrifice Jewel Socket. But this one, these two are mandatory for the Chaos version because it's huge DPS increase and automation, like go as you like. So yeah, this is about the Wither, I guess. Yes, yeah. The next one for the damage and last one will be the good Flasks. So I'm not using them because I'm using more tanky setup for now and I don't have this much wealth. This is insane, man. This is mirrors here. So yeah, what you can use to get the damage. First of all, you can go Sincere Bird. It will give you Unholy Might. What will Unholy might give you? Let's see. It gives you a lot of damage. So all your feast dam convert it to the chaos, and you can apply wither on hit. Yeah. So this is like insane. So this can be in the previous like chapter also, but yeah. So Unholy Might is pretty powerful, and Oriat's End, and what this will do when you kill the enemy, and you will kill a lot, especially when you're mopping, they will explode. Like if you played RF, it has explode. Can I see it here? Yeah. No. No. Which one was that? I forget. Yeah, in Akora's Dead Fury, yeah. So this will give you similar effect. They will explode, and they will explode for a lot of damage. So this is the second flask you can use for the damage. And yeah, that's all about the flasks and about the damage, guys. And next and last, we will talk about the mana problems, attribute problems, and how you can solve them. Okay, so the last chapter, guys. We can have mana problems with this build because like we're not getting a lot of mana from our gear and shit. We focused on the other mods, so we can have problems with the mana. Yeah, let me do this first. I will take this game from here. Yeah. So yeah, the mana problems, how you can solve them. If it's with auras, we talked about it, but pretty much you can take any of the mana masteries, increase mana reservation efficiency of skills. This will save you a lot of mana. It doesn't matter like your problem with aura or skill, like it will reserve less mana and you will have more mana for the skill if it's not aura problem. And to get that, you get reduced mana cost of attacks here. Another point on the tree that can help with it, it's this point. Skill costs life instead of 50 like mana cost. If I go here, you see my mana cost is 34. And if I do this, it goes down to 28. So pretty good. And you don't care about the life cost because you out heal it like with one hit. So like it doesn't matter, yeah? Like it doesn't matter at all. Yeah, that's the point. Like for sure on the jewels, you can get more mana reservation. As we talked about, you can get with the charisma, which I'm currently using. It will give you a lot of reservation efficiency, and it will also give you aura effect. Next one, I will say bench crafts. Non-channeling skills have -7 to total mana cost. This is also huge. And if you're lucky as me, you can get reduced mana cost of skills on the like double implicit on the amulet. I was just lucky to get this. For sure, if you're playing blood magic, you don't need to watch this. You don't have mana problems, you just bonk. But if you're not if you don't use blood magic, what you can do, you can use life tap. Like my life, it will not go down, yeah? You have good regen and cheat, and especially when you hit shit, like you will not get out of mana. So life tap is another thing to go. What else? What else with the mana? On the lip slam, try to use it like for all the time, because you don't want to lose mana like here, yeah? you want to get to the target and just hit it. And when you use the life tap on the leap slam, I will show you. So without life tap, I don't know why it's not changing here, but like you get more damage, basically. So yeah, life tap on the leap slam is like mandatory in my opinion. So get the life tap. It's very, very powerful, like to conserve your mana for the molten strike. So you will not spend it like jumping around. So yeah, that's it about mana, I will say. And no, you can do one more stuff with the mana. You can get the corrupted implicit on the no. I guess I need to find it. I can't find it the sheet now, but like yeah, you can get the corrupted implicit on the crown of ice, which will give you like more mana reservation efficiency for the like gems in your helmet. You mostly have your auras in the helmet, so yeah, I have +2 auras now. So my purity of elements, my determination, and my flesh and stone are like level 23. So yeah, you can get the mana efficiency from the crown of ice also. So yeah, what else? Flat mana nodes for sure. Like for example, where I have it. I don't have it somewhere here. No, I don't have mana anywhere. Yeah, here. For like mana nodes can help a bit with the mana, especially with attack cost. Like you will want to have like at least mana for 2 hits, and after like you leech, you don't care. What else? I have my notes here. What else I have? Blah blah blah. Yeah, we done with the mana. So annoying on the amulet. Charisma is good. Corrupted implicit on the crown of ice is good. Flat mana. Mana reservation nodes, life cost node, and blood magic if you go to blood magic. And yeah, that's the way to squeeze mana, guys. At least how I do it. And next, with the attributes, like you want to have 154 int and 155 dex at least to be able to use your gems and crown of ice. So you can get it from the amulet with the all attributes. You want like best roll possible in your budget. You can have it on the rings also, but I don't have that problem now. I don't have any int or any all attributes on my gear. But what I do, I use split personalities with one with like 5 strength 5 dex and one with 5 strength 5 int. So you can see it gives 55 to strength and 65 to strength, 65 to intelligence with the correct padding. So it's huge. You can also sacrifice some skill points and like get big int nodes. You can get one here. We have one somewhere here, if I'm correct. Here, yeah, dex nodes. You can take small notes, like do one less tattoo maybe. And yeah, for damage, I didn't talk about increased global accuracy rating tattoos. Do them on almost every dex you can. If you lack dex, just remove one and you will be good. But like accuracy equal attack speed equal good damage, yeah. So yeah, uh, for sure attribute mastery can help you with the attributes. Big passive notes as I talked about, and this jewel, it's pretty expensive, I will say, but it's awesome. So increased attributes, increased max life, character size, global defenses. Global defenses is like armor, energy shield. If I want to show you, like if I add this, like let's say instead of what? Instead of like this jewel, it gives me like 50 strength in this case. It gives me dex, it gives me int. So like it's huge. It gives you damage. But yeah, I replaced wrong jewel. So you want like replace less strength one. Maybe you can like do trade-off op one if you don't like want this, but I'm not like using it until now. I can buy it now, but like I'm waiting because I don't want to touch this part. I'm pretty comfy with it. So yeah, this is about the mana and attribute problem, guys. Uh, I made a video based on like what I was struggling with as a like new player. As I told you, this is only my third league. I hope this video will be useful for you guys. You can pop into Discord and like ask me whenever. I will help with everything I can. I stream on Twitch every day. So you are more than welcome to my stream. You can ask questions here. We can chat, have a good time. And if you like the video, please like and subscribe. Comment what you think, what I'm missing, what I say wrong, etc. It will help me a lot with Google algo, YouTube algo, and like in general. So yeah, thank you guys. ChatGPT here, and yeah, see ya soon. Cheers.